Been one of them days.
And we are live. Welcome back to another episode of Nerdsters of the Universe. As you guys have heard me talk numerous times in the past about an auction that's been going on where I work. And here it is as it goes. Right now it's going, and stuff is going cheap.
Mm, mm, mm.
I mean, cheap.
Oh my god. You gotta send me the
So,
link to that.
links in the description, buddy.
Is it already? I'm gonna be all over that.
It's already been doing some it's gone through quite a few of the comics, all the statues sold, and oh man, I was so disappointed. So disappointed.
Is this
You
the
know,
one with
I don't have a whole lot of money to be buying stuff.
mm,
So when I'm like, okay, I want this and this and this is what I've allocated to it. I
yeah.
can't turn around and buy a $300 statue for $50 because I don't have the $50 to spend on it, but it went for $50.
Mm.
Like, why? Come on, people. It's worth much more than that. Why can't they just get in and those bookends, those $300 bookends went for $60.
Oh god.
I didn't even get to see those sell though. The statues I really didn't get to see sell because I was still working.
Is this the one with the kryptonite? The piece of kryptonite in it that I wanted?
That's good. That's going to be in the next one. This one had too many
Okay.
lots. We had to carry it over to the next one.
Right on. That's the one I'm waiting for. That stuff.
Captain Kung Fu. We're ready for the Black Widow movie. I don't know about pizza, but I'm ready for it.
I was getting to be like to the point where it was like, I'm getting sick of waiting. And then I saw the trailer and it kind of gave me that new, wow, I really can't wait for this again. So once I saw the trailer and it became a little bit of a reality, I was ready. So, hey, Captain Kung Fu is in the house.
All right. So if I keep looking at my phone, guys, because this auction is still going on.
Yeah, it's we're getting part of a tropical storm here from coming up the East Coast, and it's like thunder and lightning and stuff here. So if something cuts out right away, it's probably because our power's out or something. But so far so good. Knock on wood.
But yeah, no, that description of this auction is in the link. Here, let me show you something. I'm going to go back to it.
This is where you're gonna tease the crap out of me on this, right?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tease the crap out of you. Let me go ahead and get to that window. All right, what lot is that? 1110. Here we go. I'm going to pull this up right here. 1110. This is going for $7. $7.
Oh my god. Which one is that?
It's the complete encyclopedia and the old comic book collection. They're basically the old trade paper, old trades.
Right.
Oops, I went to the wrong thing. I got to click back on it to bring it back up. Yeah, that thing's going for $7.
Oh my god.
Blows my mind.
Now, do they add shipping into this after the fact, or is this all the way through? Okay.
Shipping, all the info is given whenever you sign up and stuff to it. They shipping. There's a buyer's premium, so you pay 14% more. That takes care of the buyer's premium and the monetary transaction. So if you spend $100, you pay $114, and then there's shipping and handling on top of that as well.
Okay.
But what it boils down to is, if the auctioneer only gets a certain percentage of the sale.
Yeah.
But they have to take care of the costs. So, like, say for example, the auctioneer gets, 10%, or anywhere from 10% or 20% of the sale, but then they have to turn around and pay the 14%.
Right.
Then they're only getting 6%. So then why even do an online sale? Do it in the house.
Right.
I help you? I apologize. I'm sorry. I muted it, but I backed back out. There. Wouldn't want to interrupt your Fortnite.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I have to say, Robbie got me, Anna today was teaching me Skyrim. I have a little character in Skyrim now, and I've been learning that game. So apparently you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Oh, you killed it on Fortnite.
Okay, I have to admit, on Fortnite, I was holding a controller, and Robbie was doing it.
Oh my gosh, that's why you saved me 20 times. I was like, dang, he saved my life. He's like Robbie. And it was him the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed.
I was using the force. I was sitting there holding the controller. I thought I gotta hold it down a little bit because Kerwin will notice there's no light on the controller. And Robbie was over there like, today, do this, Dad, do that. He was doing good. He was making it look good. He was selling it. I actually tried Fortnite after that. I landed, took a couple. It was like when I was in Way of the Warrior. I landed, took 2 steps, and was dead.
That's funny. Oh, but, man, yeah.
Skyrim today was pretty good. I officially have a level 1 Wood Elf character now. Me and Anna, we were going.
Nice. I tried to get into Elder Scrolls, and I just couldn't.
This is just the basic Skyrim. I have friends that play online with each other, like the online play and on Twitch and things like that, and I can't even watch what they're doing. I just sat there today, and it's like triangle button, X button, hit the square. No, drop that. Put that up. Pick that up. I'm like, oh, crap, you know.
Yeah.
So I got the hang of it after a while.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the new trailer for Black Widow, I was kind of like, ooh, yeah, I remember why I wanted to watch this. Looks good. And, I went with that. And Loki, oh, my God. When you were telling me, did you watch the new Loki yet? And I'm like, yeah, I was watching it now. And you were like, the little conversation we had on that. And I was like, oh.
It was back to back. It was back to back. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Hell no. What?
Yeah, I know. I was like, what?
Oh. Like the only way I found out there was an end credit scene was because I was sitting there just like processing,
in stunned silence,
And then the scene starts playing. I'm like, it took half the credits, that whole credit roll, for me to just be like, did they just do that?
Yeah.
With 2 episodes left, they went there.
Oh yeah.
Man, and that line.
Yeah.
That line by Owen Wilson was amazing. It just, where I'd like to be? Yeah. I'd like to be where I'm actually from. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I even had a jet ski.
Him and the jet skis through that whole thing.
I was like, oh, that's how you know it's a good show. When it sneaks up on you like that, it's a good show. When those events happened only 4 episodes in, any other TV show they do that with 4 episodes. I'm trying not to do spoilers.
Yeah.
But the line was kind of a spoiler, but it'll probably make people go, what? Oh, sorry, Captain Kung Fu. Go watch Loki. But yeah, it's just to do what they did. To do what they did 4 episodes in and make you have the reaction and the feeling you had 4 episodes in. No other.
That very
few shows could do that.
The very last scene, I was just like, oh, look at that, Oh my God, I was dying. I was totally dying. I stopped sewing to do that, to sit there and watch that. I have been rolling this week on it. I got oh yeah, Matthew, I found these at Target. today. It's Matthew opened his.
Ah,
The Michael Keaton Batman.
Doesn't
Batmobile.
open.
Oh, it doesn't open.
No.
He opened his, but it's the '89 Bat. I got the.
by far one of my favorite Batmobiles.
That's one of my favorites. I have the other one I got that they had was the animated series Batmobile. I left that in the box. And I found another Mego last week that I had to get. Get the Spock one. Yeah, here's the animated series one that I got.
Yeah.
I know there's a glare on it, so it's hard to tell, but
Oh, I got those.
yeah, this was only $9 in Target.
Yeah, if you want to show better, why don't you open it?
No, if I want to open it. Where I don't remember where I got this from the other day, but I was with the kids and I found this one.
Yeah, we're okay. Thunder.
So, and I
You'd
have
be
this
lucky.
one. I have this one upstairs too. My 76
The
Mego
original.
version, the original one upstairs.
You want me to get
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah, get the box.
No, that was Thunder.
And so I was like, ooh, look. And I had to grab. Oh, that's right. I was in Wade's, the comic book shop. He's got a few in there. He's got a couple that I already had. Then I saw that one and I was like,
I might have to grab that.
I think when you come up and see Wade's, you're going to look like a kid in a candy store with your eyes wide open looking around and everything. Because he's got a whole section, the whole one wall of his shop is Star Wars. And the other side is like DC. Then he's got a section in the middle that's all Spawn. So he's going to be, it's
All
all.
Spawn.
Yep. He's got a wall behind where the register is. It's all the big collectible stuff.
Mhm.
And he's got a set of figures on there that I want in the worst way. And if they're still in the box, it's the Entertainment Earth ones, the plastic ones of A Christmas Story. It's Ralphie, Randy, the mother, the old man. I love it.
That movie.
I love it.
I'd say that is one of my least favorite Christmas movies.
Really? It's my favorite. One of my favorites.
Oh, Red Rider
Listen
the
up.
compass in the stock.
That one,
I
The Bishop's Wife I like. I watch every
Bishop's
year.
Wife was awesome.
Scrooged.
Scrooged.
Dickens' Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart.
Oh, heck
For
yeah.
obvious reasons. Oh yeah, I found this one on eBay. Although he ripped the top of the card off. The Admiral Kirk.
Why would he cut the top of the card off?
I don't know. When
Some
I
people
got
are
it, he
just
cut the
stupid.
top off.
Some people are just stupid.
But this is the box. This is the.
The whole
I
grail.
put them in this box.
Your pride and joy.
Yeah. The original.
He opened it.
Well, I was a kid. I was 8 years old.
Yeah, no.
And I have Kirk. I have McCoy. And, of course, what collection is not complete without the Klingon from the 70s? These one I keep up in my upstairs drawer locked.
Your pride and joy. More important than you to your kids.
And I found out Barnes & Noble has a big Pops collection in there. The Barnes & Noble around here, there's a big Funko Pop wall at our Barnes & Noble.
Our Barnes & Noble's closed down.
It looks like it's getting there. But I found this for Matthew, the Ultra Father.
Ultraman
Yep.
Ken.
Yeah.
His name is Ken.
Well,
That's
right,
just
alright.
funny. Who's actually Santa Claus in disguise.
That's what they say, yes. I've seen Santa Claus in disguise, huh?
Yeah, where have you seen him?
But, how are we doing over there?
Oh, I just show something here. This is only going for $48.
Oh, wow, that's going for like almost 100 in Wade's.
You just hear.
Yeah, some of this stuff it's just going so cheap.
I can imagine.
These are signs. They're pretty cool. Just cool little signs. I mean, I can see them not be going so high, but you just, collector glasses, collector
I was afraid
cups.
to even look at the Superman number 2 you had in there.
This one isn't. The Superman number 2 is going to be in the next one.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I'm afraid to see what that's going to go for.
I am too, because I'll cry if it goes for a lot less than what it should. But, all these old collector cups from the 70s and stuff. I mean,
Oh my God, I used to have those.
yeah, those are going for
Brainiac.
60. These are going for
Brainiac.
80. So some
Oh
of
my
the stuff's
God.
going pretty good.
Yeah. Come on, go on. Relax. Yeah, I remember having those in the jelly cups when they used to empty out the jelly out of the jar and then it was a cup when they did them that way.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. I actually used to have the jelly jars.
Yeah, that's what I had too.
We had them for a while, and I think we were like, yeah, these things aren't ever going to be worth anything, and threw them away.
Have you made any more trips to your comic shop lately?
Not lately, but I
think
did
we have to-
actually.
We have to go
I-
in tomorrow for Fortnite.
It comes out tomorrow. It comes out on Wednesdays. The new Fortnite comic. You said it came out today, but it comes out on Wednesdays. So maybe.
It came out on the Infinite.
Oh, DC Infinite gets theirs a day early.
Yeah. He gave us a few connects now, the new ones. Like I got some DC advertisement books he threw in there.
Oh, they're calling them Connect. It's DC came out with their own now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's Mark.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, apparently the rumor is they're going to kill off Peter.
Are they really?
That's the rumor.
Why would they be so stupid? Yeah, I got
Killed on Wolverine.
They gave Punchline her own comic book now.
What now that she's still not going to be as popular as Harley Quinn?
No, I got it just to have it. Punchline number 1.
I didn't realize it was a Punchline number 1. I'll actually probably talk to Lane and get that.
Yeah, it's like I guess it's her origin story. And I got my Harley Quinn. My Harley Quinns too. I've been kind of loyal with that one.
Yeah, I got number 1. I got number 1 in a Walmart pack, but I haven't gotten any more of those.
I've been trying to stick to. I've been watching this one. We're on number 3 of 4 of the next Batman. It's his second son. It's been a pretty good little series so far.
Interesting. Have you read the Nice House on the Lake?
No.
I'm gonna start getting that one.
I always get Catwoman. And I know they said Wade never got any of the pencil Spawn ones, the pencil cover variant.
Oh, of Spawn's universe.
Yeah, they're supposed to be sending some. I guess they're doing a second printing of them, or they're sending some more out.
Of the pencil variant, that wouldn't make sense. It's a limited variant. That's why it's so valuable.
They said they were getting some more because I told her about it because I was telling her how you got the pencil one. She said, no, we didn't get any, but they're supposed to be sending more out now as like a second run. Like, I guess first edition pencil variant was the big one, and now it's going to be second run, I think they said.
No. They end up doing that and ruining the value of the pencil variant number 1. I'm actually going to be pretty upset with McFarlane. I didn't go to the comic shop, but I did go to the 4th of July auction.
Oh, okay.
4th of July auction.
Which one is that? Nice.
Not a big one. Modern, newer. All right. And then I want to do this a little bit differently. Here's another one that's not really newish. It was a lot. I paid $65 for the lot.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Here's a reprint of Ghost Rider #1. Like one of those
What
little
edition? What edition is that one?
fan edition, the Marvel Collector's Edition.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here's
Hey,
X-Force.
D-Nick.
Harlequin.
Harlequin. Nice.
I don't know if Batman and Harley Quinn. Actually, yeah, Batman and Harley Quinn hook up at one point, don't they?
Like in the 0.1.
I think in one of the universes they did, the Injustice universe.
Yeah, I know Harley Quinn did some stuff with Robin.
Yeah, I saw that. And
tied Robin to a bed and had her way with him.
yeah, that was in the Harley Quinn, Batman and Harley Quinn.
It wasn't Robin, it was Nightwing. He used to be Robin.
Yeah, well, Nightwing.
Actual Ghost Rider #2.
Cool.
$65 for the lot. Here's a Silver Surfer #5.
Cool.
They're moderns. They're not worth much. All right.
Harlequin. Now, wasn't mason jars? We used to get jelly jars that when you were done with them, they were glasses. You can drink out of them. They were like collector's glasses.
They were only about that tall, and
yeah, they were like juice cups, juice glasses.
Yeah. Here's an X-Force #30.
Nice.
Another X-Force Deluxe. X-Men Deluxe X-Force. Yeah, again, there were 5 stacks. I only grabbed 1 stack because I wasn't spending more than $65. Classic X-Men #6. Here's an Uncanny X-Men 279. These are just your normals. They're just little normies. A lot of times you'll find them in the dollar bins. All right.
Yeah, every now and then in some of those lots you can find a little gold every now and then.
Oh, yeah. Now, this one's a little older. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes #225.
Oh, wow. That's a 70s book.
Now I'll get to some keys. Iron Fist #15.
Oh, wow.
Buddy, watch the Netflix show. I believe this is it. I have to double check my keys. I think this is the first appearance of Bushmaster. Let me search up my keys here. Iron Fist. Search. Yes. Iron Fist #15. This is a key issue. High end value, according to Key Collector, is about $40 raw.
Nice.
This is the first appearance of Bushmaster, and it's a crossover appearance by the X-Men, and it is the last Iron Fist issue of this run.
Oh, wow.
Run. Now, those who may not know, Bushmaster, if you watched the Luke Cage show on Netflix, Bushmaster was one of the main villains of that show. So that's a good key right there. Now, this is what I call an underrated key.
Uh-oh.
Okay. This is Teen Titans #48.
Oh, look at that.
First appearance of Bumblebee. The realization that she is actually Two-Face's daughter, and it's the first book where she takes on the moniker of the Harlequin. See, a lot of people think Harley Quinn from the cartoon was the first Harley Quinn. No, there was the Harlequin.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it's all one word for her. It wasn't 2 words like Harley Quinn.
The Harlequin. She was changed by the she was messed up by the Joker, ended up becoming one of the Titans, and then come to find out she was Two-Face's daughter. And yeah, so that was a nice key I had. Now
No
these
no Starfire in that one, huh?
huh?
No Starfire in that one, huh?
No Starfire in that one. That's an older one. All right, now these aren't actually keys. A lot of comic collectors consider these reprints because they are basically reprints of previous stories. But the way that Marvel did it is they kept the comic book number going.
Yeah.
And released them with new covers. They just grabbed different stories.
Oh, okay.
X-Men 79.
Oh, wow. That's,
Before Beast
yeah.
before Beast got his fur. It's not in the greatest shape, but a nice little book. X-Men 90.
Jeez.
And X-Men 92. Now I bring out the sole reason why I bid on this lot and why I went up to $65. Now, I know whoever's here in the live, how many of you have seen the X-Men movies from X-Men 3 and then First Class and on? And how many, Robert, you've seen them, right?
Yeah.
All the X-Men movies? Okay. Now in X3, X-Men Unite or Last Stand or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Whatever that. I can watch it now because they reset the timeline, so I can be like, oh, okay, I can live with it. But you remember the nurse that was helping? She was in the end credit scene.
Yeah.
Xavier woke up. All right. You recall her in First Class? She was the FBI agent or the federal agent.
I don't remember. Not sure.
Hella Queen. What's her name? Hella Queen knows this.
I'm sure. When I watch them, and it's I kind of go around, and if I'm watching, usually Marvel is kind of, I watch them on TV, and it's kind of in the background kind of thing.
Ah.
Oh.
I believe it's Moira Taggart or something like that. I think it's Moira is her name.
Sounds familiar.
Well, here's her first appearance.
Uh-oh.
All new X-Men number 96.
Night Demon?
But this is Moira's first appearance, this book.
Oh, okay.
So that was a pretty good key. Then let me look up the other key. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, what are you going to be reviewing the sword on this channel? I mean, like, ever.
Yes, X-Men 96, first appearance of Moira McTaggart. Yeah, in the movie they played around and made her somewhat of a love interest type thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is also the debut of Wolverine's Berserker Rage.
Oh, yeah.
And the first appearance of Stephen Lang, one of the Sentinel program pioneers. So this is a pretty good key. For those who may not know, a key in the comic world is a comic book that contributes to the overall story. It's not so much just a filler. Like it'll be a first appearance, a second appearance, a cameo appearance, an artist's first drawing of a cover can make it considered a key. It's just something that makes it coveted, and with movies and TV shows that makes keys more popular. All right. And speaking of cameo appearances, I'll send you a picture here in a minute. I was late because I was over there. Speaking of cameo appearances, Black Tom Cassidy, first cameo appearance, X-Men number 99.
Oh, okay.
And then the one I really wanted, this on Key Collector is number 7 on the Hot 10 list. It is a classic battle between the original X-Men and the new X-Men. The first issue to phrase the fastball special. If you remember X-Men 2, when Colossus picks up Wolverine and throws him, that is an actual move from the comics called the fastball special, and this. Apparently is showing record-breaking sales. A 9.8 sold for $5,700.
Nice.
A 7.0 has sold for $239. A 4.0 has sold for $201. It's killing it right now. It is a hot book. X-Men number 100.
It is. That's a pretty decent shape, too.
Yeah, it is. Like, if I were to pull my camera up so I can or my flashlight up so I can get a better look of it. Corners are pretty crisp for its age. I mean, there's blunting going on. I'm not seeing a lot of spine ticks on it. I'm seeing some. I mean, it does have a star. Someone drew a star on the price tag. But sometimes that falls under... It just depends. Sometimes it makes the grade go down. Sometimes, like if you want CGC, it might just give it a different label, which does lower the value. But because you had shop owners that would write prices, they would put stuff to check inventory, things like that. So I'm not sure why there's a star on it. It's just like if you turn around and say you take a comic book and have get it signed.
Yeah.
If CGC isn't there witnessing at that moment, when you send it off to have it graded, you just get a little label that says writing on the cover.
Right.
They will not verify signatures unless they physically watched it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, overall, it's really good shape. I mean, staples don't seem to be pulling out. You know, let me go ahead and I haven't opened this one up. I opened up the 96 because I've been trying to. The 96 had some. It looked like when somebody shoved it in their box, in their long box, it twisted it. So it was kind of it was twisted real bad. I've been working on, fixing it, and I've gotten it down pretty good. But here we go.
I'm a little behind. I ran out of boards and bags, so I'm like cringing every time I go downstairs.
A lot of people are running out of boards and bags. That is a queen.
Yeah, it is. How's the gloss look on the cover?
It's pretty glossy. Let me get there. I mean, it's really, like I said, you got some spine ticks at your staples, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I mean, it's a white edge, so it's harder to see the spine ticks, but I am seeing a few spine ticks on it. It may have some color rub down at the bottom. I hate that someone drew a star on it.
That would remind me. That's that one episode of The Big Bang Theory where Penny threatened to write a smiley face somewhere in one of Sheldon's comic books on one of the pages.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god. Every comic
Trying to
book collector that heard that line was like, oh.
Oh, there was a villain in this one show. He liked to collect all sorts of collectibles. They beat him by opening all of his collectible boxes.
Yeah.
I'd say pages are off light, which is pretty good. I mean, for this comic, this age,
What do you think about an 8? 8 and some change?
well, with the spine ticks, the drawing, it's got some corner blunting. I mean, I would probably say it's closer to a 6,
Oh.
6.5. They're a lot more stringent on grading now. Like, you could send a book in, and if it's got that little nip, you know how sometimes you can have a little nick in the top corner from cutting?
Yeah.
Instantly drops it down to a 9.6.
Oh my god.
Then if there's a little bit of a ink, like they used to not dock a book if it was printing errors and stuff like that.
Right.
But now if there's a little bit of ink smear, that can drop it too.
Huh.
And it might be an 8. This may be even closer to a 7 or an 8. I'm just seeing, like I said, I'm seeing, the corners aren't 100% sharp. I've got, some spine ticks that I've counted up. I've got this, and I don't know if it was a printing error or what, but there's some, you see those little spots. I don't know if that's frogging or if it's just color rub. So, and each one of those drops it down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it may be an 8, maybe a 7. I mean, let me see. If I wanted to go ahead and just, do my it's an 8 type thing. What did this tell me? Gotta find it. There. What did this tell me? An 8 sold. Oh, a 9.8 sold for 57,000. A 7.0 sold for 239. So I would say it's probably a 7, 6 or a 7. I'm being hard on it too. So not hard physically. I'm talking it down. But no, I would say I would probably put it as a 7. That's what I was seeing it as when I was in there. Is around a 7. And so yeah, sitting there, I can live with spending $65 to get a book that can sell for about 240. Now, of course, you have to send it off to be graded, so you pay $40 to have it graded. So at that point, it's a $200 book, which, according to this, a mid book is $190. You guys can't see that.
Yeah,
oh
right?
crap! I haven't been paying attention to the auction. Yeah, they're in comic books again. Yay! Let's see which ones I've been missing out on. 1207. Ooh, 1211 was a big one I wanted to keep an eye on. And they already sold it.
Look
at this. Since we're talking comics. Look at that.
Jesus, man.
$13. These lots, when I put them together, they ran for, I put them together to be worth $60+ a lot.
That's a Superman TV bed tray. $12.55.
Yeah, there's the books ended up getting mixed in throughout.
Batman and Batman versus Superman items.
I missed out on on some of the comic books I was wanting to go after. It is what it is. There were some key issues, and with them going as low as they were, just made me wanted to get them. But yeah, like what are these? Coin Bank, Adventures of Batman and Robin stuff.
Looks like animated series style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's $1.
Oh wow.
You know, it dumbfounds me on how cheap this stuff is going.
Yeah, right.
It just blows my mind. Like I said, I wish it was going more because when it goes cheap like this, it's not making the money it's expected to make. Auctioneers question doing it. You know, if they're not going to make enough to pay for what it costs to do, you know, they don't do it.
Nice. Yeah, some of these are looking pretty good.
We'll get some steals.
What was that one above it? If you go up, I think when you went down like the other way. It looked like
That
the
tray?
Superman. It looked like a Superman death issue.
Oh, there was a bunch of those in here.
I still have all my Death of Superman, Superman Rebirth, all those ones that came in the plastic bags. I still have them all in the plastic bags, the different color bags. The Man of Tomorrow, the Death of Superman, the Rebirth, Rise of the Superman, all of them.
This Batman. These comic books right here. Going for $2.
Jeez, man.
Batman and Batman Returns, paperback books, and I believe the Batman movie VHS.
That one looks like an audiobook read by Roddy McDowell.
Yep, that's the audio book. They put VHS. Or no, that's the cassette. Okay. Yeah, read by Roddy McDowell, cassette. Boom. You know, I should learn to read. $4. Yeah, this stuff's going cheap. But all right. Any last things?
I've been sewing all week still. I am ready for these conventions like you wouldn't believe coming up.
I am too.
I had a Revolutionary War event over the 4th of July. Like, I don't know if you can tell, I'm like, I don't belong in the sunlight. Yeah, I don't belong in the sunlight. I have a skin condition thing that if I'm out too long, I just blister up. But we're supposed to be on the Battleship New Jersey this weekend. I'm trying to get my son Matthew and I to hang out. We'll get to sleep on the battleship overnight and then do the event the next day. And which is good for me because I was on the Battleship New Jersey back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. So I'm going back to my old ship.
There you go. Maybe get to show it off to your son. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we have all the conventions coming up, the end of July, August, September. September's the big one. But I've been sewing hard, watching YouTube videos, trying to get my costume as screen accurate and tight as I can get it. I even watched a tutorial for Klingon boots. Ready for this? I'll show you this. My first attempt at Klingon boots. Ready? I started here. That's the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the hole. I made the Klingon boots to go with it.
Nice. Those are pretty cool.
I'm sitting there looking at everything I got so far, and I'm like, all right, I can't let this go down and have the boots ruin it. So I started looking at tutorials and things like that, and I'm like, all right. So I just tried it, and hopefully they'll hold up because it was my first attempt at making the boots. Now that I've made them, I'm like, oh, okay, I could have did this. I could have did this a little different. This,
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this. But, I am set.
Oh, more importantly than holding up, do they fit?
Yes. What they are is the way the pattern goes is it's actually a boot. It's kind of a boot top that you make, and you stick it to an old shoe. Like
Oh.
these are some shoes I bought at Walmart a while ago. Them suede pull-ons that you just get from Walmart.
Yeah.
$20. I had them for a while, and I'm like, okay. So then you just attach the boot to the old shoe, so that when you pull the zipper all the way down, I can just slide my foot in the shoe and then pull the boot up.
Nice. And Halloween, I really do hope we will all have watched Black Widow by then.
Yep.
Theaters cost a lot, and I always have a hard time paying $30 to rent a movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's a movie I want to go watch in the theaters, but again, to get time and money, and if I wasn't addicted to comic books right now, But
I think it's just a matter of, even like Robbie here is, we just go out, we just get out of the house, can we go to a movie at a movie theater? Because everything we've been watching has been on HBO Max or whatever, or Disney Channel.
They started putting all the movies.
Dude, I know we were gonna cut it short, but we got 10 minutes left, and you just made me. Did you do you have Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Have you watched the Tomorrow War or Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt?
I've seen that advertised. I haven't watched it yet. That's on my list to watch.
So good.
It is. I loved it, man. It's beautifully predictable.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people that every single movie I have to watch has to surprise me.
Right.
If I'm watching a story and I can predict how that story is going to go, it's because that is the most logical sense in place for that story to go. You can still have things to trip you up, You can still have little reveals and stuff like that, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a beautiful film, man. Highly recommend it. Yeah. Halloween, your theaters may not even be open yet. I don't see how movies are going to make any money if theaters won't open up.
I've been trying to do the one Evil we were talking about last week, I think.
Oh, Evil, yeah.
Yeah, Evil, and then there's another one that's supposed to be in 3 parts. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of it all. I was just looking at it it's like 3 different parts of this movie. Like something from the 80s horror show or something like that. I forget. And I know as soon as we, shut the live down, I'll think of it, but yeah, there's like a few different things I've been waiting to put on. I've been watching all the update shows. I mean, I didn't even realize that they were even still doing the Orville season 3. That they were still doing production on that. I saw an update on that they're still doing filming on that.
Ooh, Halloween, that is an excellent idea.
What is that?
Drive-in.
Yeah. We used to have drive-ins around here. The last one closed down about 5-10 years ago. It's all over the place here.
Movie theaters. All right, let's see here. Drive-in. No show times available on this date. Where do I change the date? Gosh. I want to change the date.
Want some ice cream?
I'm actually
some ice cream.
here in about 7 minutes. I'm gonna want something actually to eat.
I want some ice cream.
Pizza wants some ice cream. All right. It's not showing. It's not showing me the thingamabobs. Yeah, let's just click all movies then. Usually it lets me choose the date on here.
We had drive-ins all over around here in the 70s and early 80s, and then they just started slowly shutting down, and we had one left in the Doylestown area, and that finally just went out. I'm surprised. I can imagine if they opened up one right now here, it would probably do amazing.
Yeah. We go to Moberly 5 and Drive. It's about 45-minute drive from here. Maybe an hour sometime, 45 minutes to an hour depending on traffic is.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it. I mean, we love going to the movies.
I'm a movie nut myself. That's what we used to do all the time on the weekends. And Robbie and the kids might get along with it, but trying to get Matthew to sit still that long.
I love them because if your kids get bored with the movie, you just hand them your phone. You can still enjoy the movie rather than like a movie theater.
There we go. Let me choose the date. Yes. Friday night at 9:10. They're showing Black Widow and Fast and Furious 9.
As you drive in?
At the drive-in at 9:10 Friday night.
There you go.
All right, and then Saturday at 9:10, same thing. So I think we're going somewhere Friday, babe. I know, right? Friday night, Black Widow and Fast 9, 2 movies I wanted to see that I didn't get to see. Boom.
I would love to go see a drive-in movie in our new van with all the sound system and everything in it. Just pop it all down and go.
Yep. What kind of van did you get?
We got a Chrysler Town and Country.
I know I think it was the Honda minivan actually has a setting in the back where you turn the back into seats.
Yeah.
Like that back part, you just flip it up and you've got seats and little cup holders and
This thing has all that stuff.
yeah.
If I want, I can put. It's got the stow and go seating, so I can just fold them into the floor and throw out blankets and everything and open the door like the hatch. I can do all the different seats. It's got internet, Wi-Fi, satellite, everything in it. It's got screens in it. You can charge. It's got the USB ports and all that stuff all over the place in it for the kids and charging things. Yeah, when we were kids, we went to the drive-thru, but we had by the time I was driving, when the drive-ins were phasing out, though, they were like little mini car shows. Like I had a Mustang, I had a 65 Fastback back in the day.
Yeah.
And
when I was a kid, we actually didn't go to the drive-thrus, the drive-ins. All the local ones had closed down.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get to experience it. And then I remember early 20s, we were in St. Louis, and there was a drive-in across the border over in Illinois. So we were camping out in St. Louis. We usually go up there, camp out about half hour away from St. Louis, and we'll hit up Six Flags, which is like 10 minutes from the campground, 20 minutes from the campground. Hit up the Arch, all the stuff, on a week vacation. And just one night we're like, oh, wait, there's a drive-thru over there, right across Illinois. So we got in the car and went to the drive-in. Went to the drive-in. And yeah, I was like, oh, sweet. And then later on, I find out that there's one in Boone or in Moberly, and I'm like, oh, well, what the heck? That's what we're doing. We're going to the drive-in.
Yeah. So, Hollow Crean's right, but some of us now are in our 50s. with all that stuff. Now, if we had a drive-in here, it would be amazing what we could do. Just grab everybody and just get in the car and go.
And Harlequin, I'm not in my 40s yet. I've still got a year about.
Little whippersnapper.
I'm a little whippersnapper.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah.
Turn into one of those old people that are like, back when I was a kid. Yeah. Back when we were that age, in my 30s.
They make it easy to do that now.
Yeah, I know.
They all make it so easy to do that now. Like, really, like, so-and-so said this to me on this app. Close the app.
Yeah, close the app. I was just on Facebook the other day doing the 30-year challenge or something like that. It was on one of my military sites. So I'm thinking, oh my God, 30 years ago I was in Desert Shield, Desert Storm. So I got the pictures of that up, and then now I'm just sitting there in my picture today, like, you know.
Oh, man, I never do any of those challenges because I can never find pictures that far back of me.
I was surprised I had them. I have, like, it's funny, all of my pictures from back then are still the ones I had developed at actually one of them old Photomats places or the mall or wherever, like the camera shops. So I have pictures in a big container.
Yeah, you showed me a picture of something that was not on one ship.
We had a few of them there. What did she say, Harlequin?
I'm younger than her baby sister.
Yeah, I start thinking about that. There's such an age difference between me and my sisters. Like, there's three of us. I'm 52. My sister Tracy, the middle one, is 41, and my other sister Dana is 35. So there's like almost 18 years between me and my sister Dana. So she's old enough to be my kid, for God's sakes, you know.
Yeah. My siblings are 4 years. We're all 4 years apart in a sense, like with the exception of like my older brother and my little sister are 8 years apart. But
Right.
my older brother's 4 years older than me, and my little sister's 4 years younger than me.
And ours are all
78, 82, 86.
ours are 13, 15, 17, and 22. The stepdaughter's 22, but you know, we already went over that years ago.
Yeah. But well, it's 10:30, guys. I hate to click and run, but
Yeah, a little quick one tonight.
I'm tired. I've had a long day.
Yeah, it's been one of them
And
days.
I want to get back in here before it gets back to these comic books. Right now it's on the posters. And they're not selling. I mean, there's a lot of promotional posters in here. Like if you owned a comic shop and you got those little promo posters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those, and there's like $1 bid, 0 bids, stuff like that.
Now,
You know, they're mainly 90s. Like here's one, Return of the Swamp Thing movie poster.
now are these do you have to pre-register for this auction, or can you go in and start bidding?
You can go in and start bidding, but when you go to start bidding, you got to sign up real quick.
Right.
So if they're on something you want to buy right then, you're a little out of luck. But we've been talking about this for 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So
It serves me right. It's probably a good thing because I would probably be dangerous with the mouse pad here. Click, 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 click.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's going cheap. Ooh, that's going cheap. Ooh, look at that one.
But think of how much money I saved. Yeah, but you spent 10 grand on everything. You didn't save anything.
Yeah. Well, with 1,600 lots, if you paid $1 per lot, that's $1,600.
Yeah, right. We had we have I know Robbie's going to want to get up early tomorrow, although Wade doesn't open till 10. But he tried to get the Fortnite Batman poster from him from the window, the advertising for the comic books, but he already promised it to somebody, so I'm trying to find one of them somewhere.
Yeah. No, understandable. Yeah, this doesn't have anything that new in it. But all right, everyone.
Yeah.
It is time for us to sign out. Live long and prosper. This is the way. Nerdsters out.